Alright, hi and welcome back to our educators. So for today, I want to continue dengan dua soalan as a tropical practice which is suits for both lah form 4 and form 5. Dua-dua boleh tengok. So this question is an extraction from 2021 trial question juga, if I'm mistaken, from Selangor. So I want to discuss this question because one, I give this for my tuition students. I ask them to do the questions and submit to me. So this video is for them. And for the others, you pun boleh buat and you can refer the question in the Google Drive lah. I already dah letak link Google Drive untuk dapatkan the soft copy of the questions. So you can take it. If you want the written answers pun akan ada in the Google Drive. So just you kena cari sahajalah. So this one I will place in form 4 lah, playlist form 4 akan ada in bab 3. Okay, so you can see there. Okay, bab 3 and 2 or wait, I akan place in form 4 punya, but I think I akan place in topical practice. Baru logic. Okay, so the first question, jadual 1 menunjukkan dua unsur dengan nombor proton and nombor nukleon. Their table 1 shows two elements with their proton number and nucleon number. Okay, so you should remember one thing. If people are talking about nucleon number ataupun nombor nukleon adalah proton plus neutron baru equal to nucleon number. So in most cases, okay, your nucleon number, I write here nucleon number or nombor nukleon will be bigger than your proton number. So a way to identify, kalau dia bagi standard representative perwakilan piawai, nombor yang besar tu nombor nukleon, nombor yang kecil tu nombor proton. That's a way to determine. So this is one of the tips lah. Saya dah bagi satu tips kan. Okay, so for this first question, I want to answer the question in Malay, but I will give the English version answer also as well, but I just akan recite sahajalah, I akan baca sahaja. You yang kena sayang cepat-cepat. Okay, so first question, apakah yang dimaksudkan dengan nombor nukleon? Okay, nombor nukleon apa saya kata? Proton plus neutron. So you kena kata nombor nukleon adalah jumlah bilangan proton dan neutron. Neutron. Okay, dia duduk kat mana? Yes, dia duduk dalam nucleus. Di dalam neutron yang terdapat di dalam nukleus bagi sesuatu atom unsur. This is the complete one because you punya proton dengan neutron duduk kat mana? Yes, dia duduk dalam nukleus. So you kena mention dari dalam nukleus bagi atom sesuatu unsur. Betul lah. Atom ni the whole thing. This whole thing is the atom lah. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is the atom kan. So dia duduk kat nukleus. This is the whole atom lah. Atom sesuatu unsur. So dia macam a couple word lah. So if you want to write the answer in English, the total sum of proton and neutron that were in the nucleus of an atom of a particle. In the nucleus of an element of an atom of an atom's element. Baru betul. So I repeat the answer. The total sum of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom's element. That's the answer in English version. Okay, next. Nyatakan zarah subatom yang bercas positif. Positively charged subatomic particle. So only one particle is positively charged in the universe in an atom, which is, yes, proton. If they ask negatively charged particle, yes, that is electron. No charge is your neutron. Good. Okay, based on table 1, berdasarkan jadual 1, perwakilan piawai bagi unsur natrium, standard representation of a sodium element. Okay, remember how to write standard representation. Okay, X, Y, and this is the element's name. So A is the element's name. Okay, how about X and Y? X is the biggest value. So X is your nucleon number. Always nucleon number in the top. Nucleon number and not neutron number. That is two different things. and this one is your proton number. So this is how your standard representative looks like, perwakilan PRYU. Okay, so for sodium ataupun natrium, berapakah nombor nukleon you? Cuba tengok kat jadual, dia dah bagi dah 23. Tulislah. Okay, 23. Okay, dan berapakah nombor proton dia? 11. Dan tu sahaja ke? Dia punya simbol kimia. So, sodium, natrium punya simbol kimia adalah Na. Remember to always write the number in the, macam mana nak kata, left hand side of the element. So, ni this is your element, right? So, left hand side dia baru you kena letak nombor. Ada yang letak nombor tu di sebelah kanan. Salah. Tak salah. Buku teks memang letak di sebelah kiri. So, you pun letak di sebelah kiri. Tulis susunan elektron bagi atom oksigen. Okay. So, your oxygen have how many protons? Okay. First thing first, they say it is an atom. So, on an atom, proton equal to electron. So, if let's say you have 10 protons, meaning that you have 10 electrons. If you have 12 protons, then you have 12 electrons. Okay, so your oxygen, it have 8 protons, so it means it have 8 electrons. So first shell, how many electrons? 2. So the remaining 6 goes to the second shell. So done lah. This is your electron arrangement for oxygen atom. Okay, then chemical formula of sodium oxide. Okay, there's the chemical formula, the one that you cross the charts and everything. Chemical formula comes from the crossing over lah. So sodium, what is sodium in ion form? Na plus lah. Okay, you have to memorize the table. Oxide, oxida, O2 minus. Then you cross the thing, so you'll get Na2O. So this is the answer. So write back the thing at up there. Na2O. So if people ask you what is the chemical formula of sodium oxide, Na2O. Don't forget, Na is Na plus, not Na2 plus. Ramai kata Na2 plus. No. Sodium is Na plus only. Okay. So I hope you are clear for first question. If you have any doubts regarding the first question, you can drop down in the comment box. Okay. Now, moving on for next question. Okay. So this question I'm going to explain fully in English, but today I'm going to just read the answers. You can salin cepat-cepat lah. Okay, so this third question is a bit famous. This question is similar to your textbook question. There is one question in your textbook similar to this question. Okay, remember, if they give the composition in percentage, doesn't mean it is in percentage. Actually, it is in gram. You try to plus all these three, you'll get 100. So if they give the composition in percentage, don't worry, it is just gram. They just simply didn't put gram, they just put percentage. So you just cut the percentage, put gram. That's it. It's correct. Okay. So first thing first, what is the meaning of empirical formula? Maksud formula empirik. This is a very famous question. Okay, so empirical formula ataupun formula empirik ini kan, okay, dia ini adalah nisbah atom paling teringkas, okay, bagi setiap unsur di dalam sesuatu sebatian. So you can say empirical formula, I want to try English lah. Okay, chemical formula that shows the simplest I dah buka textbook for you. Okay, so it shows the simplest ratio of the number of atoms. Okay, the number of atoms for each element. Okay, for each element in a compound. Okay, so how to understand this thing? Okay, wait, I give you an example. Okay, actually this is a simple thing, but you kena faham betul-betul. Okay, in Bahasa Melayu, formula kimia yang menunjukkan nisbah atom teringkas bagi setiap jenis unsur di dalam sesuatu sebatian. Nisbah atom teringkas, okay, nisbah atom teringkas bagi setiap atom, nisbah atom teringkas bagi setiap unsur di dalam sesuatu sebatian. That's the correct way. Okay, moving on. So macam mana kan? Okay, let's say you have a formula C6H12O6. Ini formula of your glucose lah kan. Okay, so ini adalah satu unsur, ini adalah satu unsur, ini adalah satu unsur. Oksigen walaupun satu unsur dia ada berapa atom? 6 atom. Hidrogen walaupun satu unsur dia ada berapa atom? 12 atom. Oksigen ni adalah 6. Sorry, ni carbon tadi. Okay, so apa saya akan buat adalah nombor dia, tiga nombor dia dalam sifir yang sama, which is sifir 6, betul? So saya bahagilah 6, so saya dapat CH2O. Okay, so atom. Okay, first thing, atom dah diperkecilkan. That is what we are trying to say with the simplest ratio of the number of atoms. Okay, atoms for what? For each element lah, sebab every element punya dah mengecil dah, kan? Betul tak? In a compound. So this is basically a compound. So the simplest mole itu yang bawah tu, we are talking at front for each element. So that's how it works. Saya harap you faham lah. Saya harap saya tak peningkan kepala you. Okay, so I ulang lagi sekali in Malay version punya answer. Formula kimia yang menunjukkan nisbah mol teringkas, nisbah atom teringkas bagi setiap jenis unsur di dalam sesuatu sebatian. Okay, next question. Tentukan, okay, I close your textbook first. Okay, tentukan formula empirik bagi sebatian X. Empirical formula of compound X. How you want to determine? Just use back your this thing lah. Just use back this one, you boleh dapat dah. Okay, so we have what? We have carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, right? Okay, so carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, then put all your things. Okay, you have the mass, correct? Okay, mass U ataupun G same lah. Okay, for carbon you have 48.65 gram lah. 48.65 gram. Okay, hydrogen. How much you have for hydrogen? Okay, wait, I tolak ni ke tepi sikit. Okay, hydrogen I have 8.11 gram. 8.11 gram. And oxygen adalah 43.24 gram. Okay, then next what you do, you find number of moles. Okay, fine lah. So 48.65 gram, you divide with the molar mass. So carbon, right? So 12 gram per mole. Okay, I panjangkan sikit benda ini. Okay, and then sama juga, the next one pun you divide lah dengan dia punya molar mass. So hydrogen, molar mass dia 1 gram per mole over 1 gram per mole. And your oxygen is 16 lah. Okay, so 16 gram per mole. 16 gram per mole. Okay, then press your calculator lah to get the number of moles. Okay, so this time, this particular moment lah, you kena berhati-hati. This particular moment, ramai yang careless because dia bukan tak tahu nak press calculator, dia gelabah. So tak payah nak gelabah semua, just press correctly. Faham tak? So for the first one, when I press calculator, I got 4.05 lah. Okay, tulislah tak apa, 4.05. Okay, mole lah. Okay, then 8.11 I divide with 1 lah. Okay, no changes lah, I'll get the same one only, 8.11 mole. Okay, and then the last one is 43.24 divided with 16, so you'll get 2.7 something lah, 2.703. Okay, so 2.703. So dia tak balance, betul tak? Okay, so what you do, you bahagi semua ini to the simplest mole ratio. Apa yang saya sebutkan simplest mole ratio? Okay, so you already find the bilangan mole kan? Okay, so you take the smallest value antara tiga-tiga. So tiga-tiga ni smallest value dia adalah 2.703. Yes, correct. Okay, meanwhile saya tengah betulkan ni, I masih talk lagi lah. Okay, so what you do, you take this 2.703 mole, then only bahagilah semua ni dengan benda ala itu. Okay, so bahagilah, bahagi perfectly. Okay, so 4.05 bahagi 2.703. 2.70 lah. Okay, I take all two decimal places. Okay, I standardkan lah. Okay, so when bahagi, tunjuk you punya bahagi tu. Simplest mole ratio. So 4.05 divided with 2.70, you'll get 1.5. 8.11 you divide with 2.70, you will get 3 lah. Okay, you will get 3. And 2.70 you divide with another 2.70, you will get 1. Okay, so you can see this one 1.5 kan. Jangan pandai-pandai jadikan ni 2. No, that's not the way. To make it a whole number, you kena darab ni dengan 2. So when this one you darab dengan 2, semua pun darab dengan 2. Kenapa? So 1.5 you times with 2, you get 3. Boleh ke saya dengan 4? Boleh sebenarnya, but we take the lowest one. So the lowest one is 2 lah. Terus dapat jadi juga kan. Okay, so kejap I turunkan lagi. Inilah masalahnya sometimes buat benda ni kat tablet. Banyak kali nak panjangkan garis. Okay, ini 3, ini 6, ini 2. Okay, then write back lah. Okay, so your empirical formula is C3. Okay, your carbon got 3, your hydrogen got 6, your oxygen got 2. So this is your empirical formula. This is your final answer lah. Okay, so how we give the 3 marks? First thing first, you calculate bilangan mole, dapat markah. Then the simplest part ni, termasuk yang ini, you got your second mark. And then your correct formula, okay, you got your third mark. Macam ni lah you dapat your 3 markah. Okay, then moving on for last question. The relative molecular mass of compound X is 148. Determine the molecular formula. Okay, so do you know, right, there is a relationship between formula molecule and formula empiric. Your formula empiric, okay, kurungan, okay, buat kurungan, and sama dengan formula molecule. Okay, then apa you kena buat? Insert your empirical formula. Okay, so N bawa ke depan 3 darab 12, darab dengan dia punya molar mass. Hydrogen ada 6, darab dengan dia punya molar mass. Oksigen ada 2, darab dengan 16. Okay, sama dengan, okay, nak dapat formula molekul kan, first thing first you gantikan dengan 148 untuk dapatkan nilai N. Sebab we don't know what is your N. Okay, cari dulu you punya N. So you dapat N sama dengan 12 darab 3, 36 campur 6. Okay, lepas tu campur dengan another 32. Okay, you get 74, betul tak? Okay, so NU sebenarnya sama dengan berapa? Bahagilah. Okay, you bring that side. So 148 divided by 74, you will get 2. Okay, so this is your value of N. So ganti balik formula empirik you. Okay, so your formula empirik tadi C3H6O2. Okay, betul tak? Okay, then darablah dengan 2 kat luar. So you'll get C6H12O4. So this is your molecular formula. Done lah. You'll get your 2 marks. So nampak tak? Actually konsep dia tak banyak, and this is a repeated pattern question. You will encounter this question a lot of times. Okay, so stick to the method, especially this question. Memang sangat famous, this question. Okay, so stick to the method, then you can do your level best. Understand? Okay, then once this one done, this one, dia tak lari tau. After they are talking about the empirical formula, for sure dia akan suruh carikan the molecular formula. Then it's done lah. Okay, so itu sahaja daripada saya untuk video kali ini. Jap, tak boleh sum up lagi. Ada satu benda. This one, markah kat sini, you ganti N sama dengan 2, then you find out. Okay, actually untuk this question, markah dia, this whole thing adalah markah pertama. Then you find yang ini adalah markah kedua. Dapat? So this is how you get your 2 marks lah. Okay, so saya harap you dapat apa yang saya duk terang, saya duk bebel dari tadi. And I hope you understand and copy the answer. Let's say you tak faham, copy first the answer and then baru you try to understand back the thing. Jangan apa nak kata, copy lepas tu buang je kat tepi. Tak boleh. You kena remember the thing for your SPM use lah, especially. Okay, so itu sahaja. Sorry for a lot of notification atas sana. Saya harap you abaikan benda itu. Tengok what I'm teaching lah, head down. Okay, that's all from me. If you have any questions, can drop down in the comment box. Okay, bye.